Well, it's the morning after the day before. What a joy to come out in the morning to a flower like that. Now, I don't know if I'm going to get any pumpkins or not, because of course you need two flowers to open at the same time, and I've only got one flower open. But what a joyful flower it is. Yep. Right, we'll water all round and unload the car and then do Sunday stuff. Oh, I am in a screaming rush this morning. I've got a lot to do and I've got to be somewhere very, very soon. And yeah, well, I thought I'd just stop and look at the estuary because isn't it gorgeous? And while I was stopping looking at the estuary, I thought I'd try and work out what that ship over there is. I don't know this one. Not one of your private yachts, is it? I don't know. It could be the Marco Polo, or it could be one of the new small cruisers. I don't know. But there we are. It's making its way up the river, presumably towards Tilbury. And I need to be making my way up the river towards Benfleet. And you just have to ask yourself, why would anybody make pastry and prepare food and cook nice pies when they can buy a tin of this? Right, okay, I've got this out the cupboard for a rather different reason. Let's see what we're doing. Well, I'm sure somewhere out there is a really clever chap who can do this freehand, but that chap isn't me. You thought I was going to cook this pie, didn't you? Well, I might do later. Oh, yeah, wandering pie problem. Okay, let's try that again. Right. That wasn't quite how I wanted it, but this is experimental stuff. I'm pretending to be an artist at the moment. Yeah, that didn't work quite as well as I wanted it to. However, it worked. It worked after a style. Right, well that's sort of roughly what I wanted. Roughly, not not exactly quite as good as I wanted that to turn out, but it's sort of yeah, it's sort of what I wanted, sort of. Right, that's that. Okay. Right, let's see what happens. We just flux that joint and that joint. Right, I'm going to make use of some short bits of solder so the heat travels fairly quickly up this. Look at that, that's good. Flux the other side. This is experimental. I've got some ideas of some stuff that I want to be making, and yeah, I don't know exactly how this is going to turn out, but there's one way to find out, isn't there? And it hasn't. Right, okay. Right, let me just make some adjustments. Right, let's leave that to cool off and see if it worked. Yes, that feels good. Right, the idea of this is we've just had the summer fete. We ought to start thinking about the Christmas fete, didn't we? And I was thinking, how do you use small pieces of glass and offcuts of lead? How do you, what do you do with them? And I thought, well, Christmas decorations. Christmas decorations need something to hang them with. Yeah, that sort of, yeah, that holds, but that did want a lot of solder running into that, didn't it? Right, good, okay. Next thing with it, oh, that could do with some solder running in there. Strike while the iron's hot, we'll do that. Right, job done.